Let's start with the elephant in the room, or let's just say someone who's just come out of the closet. Rose, you're in the middle of Diaz's shop.
That should be fine.
Wow,
And
that phrase hits different.
And as you've opened the door and staring out into the shop, you realize you're being stared back at as Diaz is literally sitting there with a book open, reading at his desk, staring at you with all of the eyes are just wide at you. And they kind of do that shift to one side, looking away and back.
Do you sound like, hey, buddy?
Hey, pal.
Hey, friend. How's it going?
I should probably ask what brought you here, Rose. But I have a feeling I know the answer.
And I would suppose from your line of questioning that either you or your brethren were involved.
No. You just kind of, all the eyes blink at you rather incredulously. In fact, you are not the first to, how you say, leave my closet. Probably will not be the last.
I'm sorry, camera pan to Matarak coming out of the closet. No one speaks a word of this. I just...
There's no door opening, just walks straight through the door frame and is like, no. Walks out.
Gonna paparazzi his ass so hard.
But Diaz quickly shuts the book and kind of shoves it under his desk. The door is over. You know where the door is.
Yes, I do see that. Pardon me. And is going to try to walk normally towards the door, though probably with a little faster gait because kind of doesn't want to be here.
And Diaz watches you all the way out. Before slowly reaching down to bring his book back out.
Don't steal anything on the way out.
Wow.
You never know with cursed objects. People might take that stuff.
Might have a cursed magnet that just sticks to someone and be like, you gotta pay for that now.
Okay.
Oh no.
Nah. It's fine.
What do you mean, nah, it's fine?
It's fine. First you leave Diaz's shop. No problems.
Mm-hmm.
You just got a Mogwai, that's all.
No! Don't get away!
But, now we're going to pan our way to Frias, who is pulling themselves out of the fountain at the council hall.
She has now turned around so she's at least on dry land.
Mm-hmm.
As said in the chat, trying to wring out whatever she can of her clothes before just looking around and seeing if anyone is watching her.
Just do. You remember that there is currently a concert contest going on in the council hall. There are a lot of people who have drink cups, food. It's loud, and there's a lot of people just staring at you.
This is fine.
She's just kind of staring at...
There's even several people who are laughing.
Oh.
Time to murder.
Slowly starts to hunch over and curl up on herself as she looks around the crowd of laughing people.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone she might notice?
Roll me a random 1d20.
I don't like these
Oh,
rules
oh,
anymore.
oh, oh.
I don't.
Oh.
Okay, all right. As you're kind of hunkering and kind of curling into yourself, you feel a rather heavy weight fall on you, and it's more in the weight of like a towel or a blanket.
Are her clothes there?
Yes, she's still wearing them.
Okay, I was wondering, like, why were they laughing at her? Hmm?
She literally got teleported into a fountain.
Oh,
Funny.
She's going to look up at who placed whatever was on her.
And as you kind of look up, you see very fancy dress shoes, pressed pants and suit, and a very large frosted over nose with a kind of a bottle of beer in one hand, staring down at you.
oh,
It's Glacia. And he
Of
kind of
course
has
it is.
a brow raised,
good
kind of
guy,
looking down at
Glacia.
you. He's kind of looking down at you. It's like, portal malfunction, huh?
She looks down and nods, wrapping whatever it is around her more.
And then he kind of looks up. It's like, all right, you fucking hobos, get out of here. There's a portal malfunction. Leave the girl alone. And the crowd kind of disperses.
I love the fact that Glacia is pretty much our Waldo. He keeps showing up wherever we are.
Where's Glacia?
Where's Glacia? There he is.
Bang, bang, bang. Oh, they're in the distance.
Yeah.
Just look for the
Got him.
nose.
Listen for the
Yeah.
gunshots.
And the more you actually realize it, the towel is not a towel. It's his coat.
Oh my god, he gave you his coat. Damn, Freeze.
In this moment, she does not care. She's soaking wet.
Mm-hmm.
She's just sitting there for now, just trying to recollect after everything.
And then we'll shift the camera to Luminous, who's just standing there awkwardly in front of the gateway to Wind.
This is confusing. I have
Mhm.
no idea why I'm here.
Yeah.
Huh. I guess I'll walk around and look for another portal back to fire?
I mean, you're in the Foundry. You basically are standing in front of the portal that leads into Wind.
Oh, this is not the place. Is there anybody coming out of said portal?
There's a few people coming out of the portal from Wind into the Foundry, and there's some people who are passing you into the portal into Wind. Everything seems normal.
Okay, cool. I guess I'm gonna go look for the fire portal now.
Yeah, gonna go look for home.
Hey, nothing weird just happened there. Bye.
Ma'am?
Ma'am.
And I say you make it back home perfectly
Hey,
fine.
home.
In fact, you see Tibbs and Darius meet up with you.
Huh. Do you guys just go anywhere just now?
No.
You sure?
Oh, what do you think happened?
Well, I just ended up in front of the wind portal, so you tell me. Something weird just happened now.
It's not the first time the portals haven't worked properly. There's probably still wild magic happening around here.
But we
We can always test and find out.
Wind.
Wait, did Felicia come with her?
Oh,
What?
please say yes. Let's give Glacia a tour of our house.
We best not use these until we figure out what the problem is, but first we have to deal with... What was that place called again? Wonder Place?
Wonderland.
That's it. Let's wait for the others to arrive here. They're gonna come here.
The Wonder and Angry Fairy.
Thank you. We'll either meet them here or we'll wait a few minutes and then we'll head towards the house.
Gotcha.
But as you guys are starting to leave the house, here comes Rose, looking a little shaken.
Turned milk chocolate.
There's one.
And I would like the three of you to give me perception checks, please.
How shaken is he?
Stirred.
Third.
No one? Nothing? Damn.
Okay. All right. So, Various, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Rose looks a little shaken up. Tibbs, you do notice that he's a bit shaken up too, but both you and Luminosa see as Rose passes by you to start heading into the house, there's something clinging to the back of his shirt. Their shirt.
What's clinging to the back of the shirt?
What does it
It
say?
looks like a small silver scarab.
Oh no.
A scarab.
Yeah.
Oh, she got something there.
Like a little tiny wind-up automaton. It even has a little turn crank on the back of it that's slowly spinning.
Do any of them call out the roast?
Pointing it out.
I'm gonna try to take it off of them if I can.
Okay.
Like without hurting.
Give me a dexterity check.
Oh dear lord, I'm not good at that. I'm a paladin.
It's a little tiny thing, so
I'm
I say you
decent
manage
at
to
it.
get up. You kind of go up to the back of his coat. You're like, don't move. You kind of begin to finagle it. It's got its little pincers kind of in the brazier, the brazier itself, and you kind of slowly wedge it off like you would like pulling a cat's claws out of your shirt,
Yeah.
and kind of pluck it off.
You have this on you. Where did you go?
Rose turns around and looks over to Luminosa. Apparently Diaz has a broom closet. Don't ask me how I know this.
Okay then.
What's
You-
the rooms for?
But you're saying this is from his shop. His shop of cursed items?
What
It's a body shop.
what do you mean what came? And Rose then realizes what Luminosa has in her hand.
It's a little tiny silver clockwork scarab. It has a little wind-up key on the back that's kind of slowly churning.
Tiberius is taking one step away from the group.
Various is staying back a bit.
The two are like, and quick step back.
Luminosa, be very gentle with that, alright?
Huh? It's going to explode, isn't it? It's going to explode. I'm going to explode, aren't I?
It's
Oh,
just sitting there in the palm of your hand, just little gentle like wind-up clicks, like a wind-up
Ru-
toy.
I am very slowly and carefully going to attempt to put it down, and then do a little beep at the end to make sure that I hopefully don't explode.
Tiberius is the
clings to your
Indonesian feeling like,
It clinks to your finger like a Chinese finger trap.
Perhaps returning it to Diaz would be a smart idea at this point.
Before it explodes me!
Did
Yeah.
it dig into her hand?
No, it's
It's
kind of like a Chinese finger trap where it wrapped around.
Walk like a Chinese finger trap now.
Oh.
Stupid. Yeah.
Hmm.
Going towards his shop now.
Perhaps we should wait for Diaz. Fine, you go back to Diaz.
I don't want to explode and take you all with me, so I will go to Diaz first.
I'll wait here for
Prius,
Prius.
you walk to seeing everyone arguing in front of the house.
She's
And-
dripping, soaking wet. She's just walking by everyone.
That's fair.
Oh, you got a little wet. Hopefully you don't explode too.
Not even a flicker, just continuing to walk into the
Wait,
house.
is she actually still wet, or did the Lord of Water actually draw
No, she's still
the
wet.
water? Ah. Not good guy Glacia.
You're
That's
Glacia.
still wet.
Yeah, just freeze all the water off her clothing. Yeah,
She-
No, he
brilliant.
can probably like pull it off.
Draw it off her.
He basically gave her his coat just to dry up enough to go home.
He's good guy Glacia, not amazing guy Glacia.
This is true.
God.
He's good guy, not great guy.
So Frias walks past you. They're wet.
Well, At least we're home. All right. Rose, would you mind going with Luminosa to ensure that?
I'm on it. Come on, Luminosa.
I don't want to explode. I'm just saying. You know,
we don't even know what it does yet.
No,
you
you
said
don't.
it from a cursed shop.
Oh.
This
You know,
is indeed an important point.
cursed items tend to do
Okay.
bad things. And I've had enough bad luck in my previous lifetime to last 7 lifetimes, so.
So you march into Diaz's shop, I take it.
I
Looks
repeatedly
like-
go to Diash's shop and
Who's
Yep.
knock
going
the
with her?
door.
I'm following her.
Anyone else?
Various is just sort of like, uh, uh, can we stay? Can we just? Can I stay here?
Yes, please.
All right. Rose and Luminosa, you walk up to the brick and mortar building, the front step of Diaz's shop.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. I knock on the door or ring whatever bell might be there or something like that.
It's
You could
open
easily
for
just push the door open.
business.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's open for business.
I push the door open and walk inside.
And you hear a cheerful, welcome to... Oh, it's you lot. Hello.
Oh.
And you see
Yes,
Diaz
well,
had his book down. He looked all cheerful and ready to wave and then paused. Oh.
Rose brought something back from your closet and I'd like it removed, please.
Something from your closet.
May I see it?
I hold my hand out.
Diaz pauses, looks at it, looks at you, looks back at your hand, looks
You're
at you.
going to explode in 3 minutes.
Am I going to explode? Because I
And
don't
then
want to
he
explode.
reaches up, turns the key a few times, and it unlatches from your finger, and he plucks it off.
And I go, eep!
And he looks very confused at you. Before setting the scarab down, it kind of click clack walks around the table.
Still alive, yes.
You were afraid of a children's toy?
Well, Rose said your shop is full of cursed objects and ghosts.
Wait, what?
You're not there.
First is true. Second, no. This is simply a toy. A wind-up clockwork creature. That's all. Seems that your friend may have accidentally picked it up from my broom closet. Probably from someone who left it there.
Why did your voice change?
It always changes.
Yes, but you went from like happy and jovial to confusing and possibly crazy?
Dia stares at you.
Rose is doing the little like collar tugs, like.
And Diaz just has that kind of half-lidded stare with all of their eyes at Luminosa.
Well, I mean, like, you know, it's you went from welcome to my shop. This is wonderful to I speak like a mechanical toy now. It's kind
Because
of
I
awful.
realized it was your
But why
lot.
can't you use a happy tone? You know, be more positive in your life.
Because... Hold on.
See, it's hurting for Nova.
Because
Don't stop it, it's hurting you.
Sorry, my throat. Because I often utilize such a greeting for new customers.
And what, the old ones are just chopped liver?
No, you simply know what to
I've
expect.
never actually met you before.
I know who you are, Oak Wish.
No, that was previous me. I'm now Luminosa,
The soul.
But I'm a new
is-
customer, so I should have the new voice.
The soul is still the same,
It is still fabulous and sparkly, yes.
regardless. That does not change who you are.
So everybody would like it better if I was just Flix again.
Kind of squinty. It's like,
Excuse me.
I'm simply saying that you are the same person. Death does not change a soul at its intrinsic level.
I see. I see. I'm gonna have to think about this now.
And he almost pulls a watch out and sees how long this will take.
Just pulls back the
this-
skin on his sleeve to reveal like 12 watches.
You know,
Don't know where the
this
watch came
this
from.
you know all this philosophy talk is very riveting. Lumina, maybe we should get back and check on the others, like next day.
So you do not wish to keep the toy?
No, thank you.
Very well. He just kind of winds up again, lets it stroll across the table, just watches it.
This is fine.
Yes. Anyhow, good day, and Rose will actually start leading Luminosa back out. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, sorry, typing.
Yes, are just okay. Cool.
Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo.
Let's see what I can do. But yeah, you guys leave the shop. You leave the little wind-up toy behind. It was just a toy.
Why did he have that? Why was it in a broom closet?
These Makumbo.
Makuma?
You don't know who it belongs to.
Property of M. Umbo. Wait a second.
And in fact, you just left it to Diaz. You
No,
didn't
that's too
investigate it or
obvious.
anything.
Lord M.
Load.
Belongs to Erebus. This is fine.
You guys didn't investigate it, so you'll never know. You'll never know.
Property of core.
Property of Crunch.
What
Yeah, I
about
can see that.
Crutch?
But you guys gonna head back to the house, or everyone else is?
Yep.
Alright. And as you guys are getting settled back in at the house, eventually Luminosa and Rose show back up. No worse for wear. No explodies.
Oh, that was uneventful.
There's no earth-shattering kaboom!
Shall we?
Not this time, sadly.
Yeah.
Well, it could have killed me.
It was
Possibly.
just a toy.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
But yeah, you all just kind of hear Rose literally say that it was literally just a toy.
Uh-huh.
Now that we're all back here, maybe we should maybe we better sit down, and I'm sure at least some of us are hungry. Take a moment to recollect and figure out what we're gonna do about this hedge.
I believe the plan is for us to rejuvenate ourselves, have a rest, and then go and weed whack, whatever that means. The bushes.
Did anyone see where Vrius went to? She looked a little wet.
Into the house, she was sopping wet, so I imagine that didn't exactly make her mood better. Though it's hardly our fault if the portals are all messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Rose, why don't you go dry her off?
Beg your pardon.
You're made of fire. She's sopping wet. I'm sure it wouldn't be very hard for you to blame her because she's resistant to fire, but her clothes aren't.
Seems like that could end badly for wardrobe.
How about this? I'll go see if she needs anything. In the meantime, if anyone wants to get something, you're more than welcome as usual. And Rose is probably gonna head up the stairs, since that would be their first inkling as to where Vria's went, was probably her room.
Mm-hmm.
There's a closed door.
Oh, please knock. Please knock first, Rose.
Rose will knock.
Rose knocking on the door, is it Rose tapping against themselves?
Oh my god, that's a really good question, actually.
Oh no. Though you do hear Freya say, hey, it's open.
Rose will go ahead and open the door.
What in the Sam hell happened here? Her room is destroyed. The mattress is thrown over on the ground. Cupboards are pulled open, drawers are thrown aside. Everything that should be on something is on the ground. Her room is a mess. And Freyas herself just seems to be in a pair of casual clothing you have never seen before.
Rose is a little taken aback by this. I just wanted to make sure if you were you kind of return in a less than pleasant state.
That would be correct. Just it's quite jarring going from being carried swiftly to suddenly falling into a pond in front of an entire, well, planar vision is happening. I'm sure you could put the rest together.
As you're beginning to relax, Freya, I need you to make me a con save.
Oh no.
I'm scared. Oh, okay.
You feel a little draft, a little chill. Probably goes from the water, but otherwise you feel fine.
Concern?
I don't have a primordial cold.
Are you sure?
I suppose I'm gonna beg the question, why does your room look like a twister went through it?
It was a revelation. Needed to try looking for something that wasn't there. But it doesn't matter. We're here now. That's all that matters. She finally stands up from just the bed frame she was sitting on and walking towards the door.
I'm sure you had a good reason behind all this. Would you mind at some point before we, disembark to maybe tidy up a little bit in here?
Oh, definitely before we go to sleep, because she looks over. The mattress is turned on the side where the sheets and everything are pointing towards the ground. Just looks back at Rose and imagine they're putting two and two together as well.
If you are trying to look for something and having difficulty, you can always ask any of us for assistance.
Give me a second. I need to check something.
Okie doke.
All right, it's fine. Thought I saw something. Kitties.
Kitty.
Kitty.
Gabriel, hi, buddy. Hi.
She's standing there for a moment before looking around the room and finally looking at Rose and being like, I guess honest ish would be much better. You know how I've been forgetting things?
Yeah.
I've completely forgotten some of my material existed, and looking through all my old stuff, I'm assuming a book or pages out of one of the ones I have. When I first
Was
go ahead.
was said book previously in your room?
I usually keep them all on me, but I figured maybe I set it down.
Is there any way Rose can... I don't know if Rose would have like access to anything that happened previously, but would Rose know if there was some foreign presence in the house previously?
Yes. I mean, you already know there's some sort of inky blot on the house. But are you looking for anything specific? That's the question. Like, what are you looking for?
Trying to see if there was something besides their group that was near in Freeze's room.
Can you repeat that, please?
Is there any way Rose can see if there was someone or something that was in or near Freeze's room besides the party?
I would like you to roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Here's your phone.
So, got you a temporary case until your other one comes.
Okay,
in.
cool.
And it's got the glass screen protector. They put it on and everything. So.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. Alright, sorry about that. Anyway, the 25. Rose, as you begin to sort of close your eyes to kind of look deep into the signature of the house, the various arcane readings, you don't just notice something around Frias's. You see it around almost everyone's room. Little pinholes, almost like kind of poking through the mesh with little bits of just energy or light bleeding in from the outside coming in. It's not just around Frias, but everyone. including you. Ooh, I had one.
That's
Cool.
valid.
Hmm?
That's a normal US.
Cool.
We order you a brand one.
Okay, cool.
Prius,
Okay.
Rose?
I'm starting to suspect that there's something besides us and Yogg and the other elder gods that know of our place here. There's something has a signature trained on us and this residence.
Maybe we should take that as a hint as our final night in this house for a while. After we either tackle the hedge for Auntie, or maybe we should go a safer route and check on Earth. But if it's deep seated here, maybe being here any longer is not good for anyone's health.
Well, I think at the moment what's done has already been done. But I do agree that we take our night here, we go deal with the hedge, we go deal with presumably going into Wonderland, and then after that, I think it would pay to be a little more transient in our movements.
You notice Freyas looking at Rose for a moment. Looking down over, I don't know if it's a balcony or what's outside the front of her door. She opens up her door a little wider and offers a hand to come in.
Rose will.
And as
Mhm.
Rose, do you take the invitation?
Yep. Rose, yeah, we'll accept it.
And as you accept Freya's invitation into her room, I forgot to say this, but we will be ending early tonight. That's all I had planned for one to kind of reveal that, but I feel this is a good spot to stop so you guys can have some off the clock role playing in between. But we'll be ending here for tonight. Again, sorry if this is early, but the next part isn't quite done, or else we would have gone further. But this is what I wanted to get through tonight. The group
Ooh,
is
campaign
finally back at
speedrun.
home. They're finally in a safe space, or as they thought it was a safe space, only for Rose to discover that someone is poking holes in that fence. Who could it be, though?
It's just the air holes of the container, man. We're all trapped.
I'll open up off the clock for roleplay. In fact, I encourage it. And I will say this next time. I hope you're ready for some combat and some exploration.
Ready for blood.
Thank you. And have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.